larger than life. But at first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know.
Who would have thought that the glamorous hot couple, adored and loved by many, would suddenly shred to pieces and gradually expose some darkest secrets? Hold on to your seats, because we're about to dive into the roller coaster ride of love, fame, and unexpected chaos with none other than the sizzling power couple, Sean "Diddy" Combs and Jennifer Lopez. Imagine a world where the epitome of glamour and love is suddenly shattered, revealing the hidden depths of their story. Now, let us unravel the layers of this three-time Grammy-winning American rapper, Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, or simply Puffy, and Golden Globe and Grammy-nominated singer and actress queen of the stage, Jennifer Lopez. The singer and rapper began their journey as a couple around the release of Lopez's album On the 6th, after Jennifer Lopez's first divorce with the actor Ojani Noah in 1997. On one interview, the rapper even said,
"She's one of the most beautiful people in the world, and I'm a pretty nice guy myself."
I'm not sure about that, Diddy. We might need a second opinion on that. But anyways, the famous couple we all loved seemed to be the opposite of what we thought they were. Let's talk about how this dazzling duo ended up in an unraveling breakup. Now, the famous couple ended their 2-year relationship together after a huge incident during late December of 1999. Lopez and Combs found themselves in a legal battle after a night out in New York City, celebrating Shine's soon-to-be-released album, but evolved into a dance club shooting that left 3 people seriously injured and a woman shot in the face. The incident starts with Diddy accidentally knocking a drink from the hand of one of the club's patrons, Matthew Allen, known by his street name as Scar, and he responded with a shove.
Combs traded insults inside the club with a man named Scar. The man allegedly threw money in Puffy's face. Suddenly, a fight broke out and gunshots were fired.
Things escalated quickly when one of Allen's companions allegedly threw a stack of money in Combs' face, instigating a verbal and physical fight that quickly turned into a shootout, which shocked many in the incident as well as the media.
During the trial, Fenderson testified that Combs was armed the night of the shooting at Club New York, and later pressured him to claim ownership of a pistol police found when they pulled over Combs' Lincoln Navigator as it fled the shooting.
And I just want to make you feel like comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Make your family feel comfortable.
The couple was then arrested after cops caught them fleeing with a gun in the trunk of their Lincoln Navigator. Lopez was given charges but soon dropped. According to the inflammatory front-page headline from New York Daily News, "Her Night in Hell," Lopez was culminated in 14 hours of jail.
Jennifer Lopez was prominently part of this picture. She suddenly looked like a gangsta.
She wasn't in trouble for anything, but you couldn't get away from the media coverage of how she was involved.
She was crying a lot. She was a mess. Probably what was going through her mind is her career flashing before her eyes. The aftermath of this harrowing experience prompted Lopez to make a tough decision. In 2001, she chose to part ways with Diddy, citing the traumatic arrest as a catalyst.
Obviously, nobody really wants to be arrested.
Obviously, nobody really wants to be arrested, she remarked, emphasizing the toll it took on her psyche.
It's a really traumatic experience.
It really is a traumatic experience. Diddy, on the other hand, openly acknowledged Lopez as, without a doubt, one of his great loves. Yet despite the acknowledgement, Lopez found herself compelled to move on. Well, we couldn't deny that maybe they had true fun in the club before the couple's nightmare that almost led their career to the pit of falls. But wait, did everything really stop there, or is there something more? Was that night in the club enough reason for J-Lo to cut off her romance with the rapper? So, the real question is, what really made Lopez completely let go of Diddy? Well, there is no doubt that her ex is part of the non-squeaky clean celebrities club. More and more talks have surrounded the whole industry after what seems to be an issue with Diddy and J-Lo couldn't be exempted as his victim. Soon, J-Lo later revealed a deeper layer to their breakup. In 2003, speaking to Vibe, Lopez disclosed that infidelity was the true culprit, stating that it was the first time I was with someone who wasn't faithful. Jennifer couldn't endure his alleged infidelities. As a high-profile music mogul in the 90s, he was a big shot in music. Diddy had a reputation of being a ladies' man. According to talks, Diddy was sleeping around while in a relationship with Jennifer Lopez. He worked hard and partied harder, sometimes doing it simultaneously. Diddy went to nightclubs daily. It was a routine for him to socialize with other artists and fans, and often didn't come home until the next day. I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy and going nuts. It really took my whole life in a tailspin. How crushing it must have been for J-Lo. His irresponsible, reckless behavior sparked suspicion in Jennifer, and she had a feeling that he was cheating on her. I never caught him, but I just know. He'd say he was going to a club for a couple of hours and then never came back that night. Jennifer even recalled how she used to rummage through hotel rooms searching for him. Their relationship was like a headline carnival, but not everyone took it seriously. Our relationship was so in the press that people didn't really take it as a serious relationship. It didn't work out. For me, it was a little more gradual. It wasn't right for me, Jennifer Lopez said on the Oprah Winfrey Show. As much as she loved Diddy, the singer couldn't overcome their disparate lifestyles. Puffy was the type of person to head to the clubs at every opportunity, whereas she preferred to chill and relax at home. She couldn't envision a future where he could be a dependable father to their hypothetical children. Lopez had to confront a pivotal question. Do I want to be home with kids in 10 years, wondering where somebody is at 3 in the morning? The tumultuous relationship had left her reeling. If we think about it, that fateful night in New York City turned out to be a silver lining for Jennifer, a blessing in disguise. Breaking free from the toxic love she shared with Diddy opened a new chapter in her life. After the controversial breakup of the hot couple, the news about the famous rapper being linked to a woman didn't stop. Diddy was once rumored to be dating the beautiful supermodel Naomi Campbell in 2001. Although the two neither denied nor confirmed anything, they remained platonic until the allegations died down. A few years later, Cassie Ventura, an R&B singer, and Diddy began their romance in 2007.
I wanted to ask you, can't wait to see 3 a.m.
Yes.
The controversy.
Yeah.
They decided to publicly confirm their relationship in 2012 until they separated after a good decade in October 2008. Then just recently, this 2023, Cassie stunned the world by dropping accusations against Diddy before their relationship ended up, alleging maltreatment by the rapper. Diddy vehemently denied the claims. The issue led them into a lawsuit. Cassie also provided a statement to Page 6. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak about the trauma I have experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life, she said.
She is a victim. You know what I'm saying? She is a victim, man.
We all know that rumors about Diddy had been circulating regarding scandals about his behavior and antics. If you look up his name, one of the things that would pop up is his gay or bi acts. Other reports also said that Diddy had changed when 2005 came and had some serious wild acts that nobody could ever swallow.
After 2005, I didn't see anything that Puff was doing or what he didn't do. Puff had got addicted to opioid. And being addicted to those things bring other drugs on. I seen Puff smoke a cigarette. I never saw him smoke a cigarette. He was on the beach smoking a cigarette on YouTube. Then I seen him, smoking weed and drinking. I was like, that ain't the Puff I know. I don't know, man. I can't fathom the whole idea, man. But it's crazy.
Reportedly, Diddy was sleeping with not just women, but also men. The bad boy icon was also accused of being with much younger individuals. Usher, his former protege, was allegedly among the victims. Despite Diddy's denials, that didn't end the rumors from growing. The young Usher was just 14 years old when Diddy housed him and became his mentor.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Everyone plays a part in your life, whether you like it or not. Diddy and J-Lo's brief but explosive relationship tells us that everyone is meant to be in your life for one reason or another. Sometimes you get along well with them and you genuinely cherish spending time with them. Sometimes they'll come into your life expecting to play one role but end up with something completely unexpected. Jennifer never thought she'd gain an ally in the music industry. She'd only seen him as a chaotic ex-boyfriend without knowing that he served a much deeper purpose. In life, everyone contributes to our journey, whether we like it or not. The dynamics may surprise us, with people stepping into roles we never anticipated. Jennifer's experience highlights the importance of embracing these connections, even if they challenge us. Sometimes those we despise inadvertently push us to understand our emotions and grow. It'll be up to you to approach them with a positive outlook or not. In the end, the hot and famous couple we all adored, Jennifer Lopez and Sean Combs, faced unexpected challenges that shattered their glamorous image and ended in breaking up. Despite the glitz and glam, their story teaches us those relationships, even those in the spotlight, can be far more complex than they appear.
Last question is, you're on a raft
Yes.
in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
You look in the water.
That would give me so much anxiety. Go ahead.
Oh, this is about to give you more
Okay.
anxiety. You look in the ocean, you see two people floating.
Oh shit.
You can only pull up one because that's how much room you have on your raft. You look in the ocean, you see Ben Affleck, and you see Diddy.
I'm not both those motherfuckers drown.